everyone, this is Nanette Rivers with American Folk Medicine, and I am trying not to explode with excitement here because there's this letter that's out there. I'm not sure when it was released. It was written on the 20th, which is Saturday, and it is now on the Senate Committee on Homeland Security. It's on their website, so you can download it from there. It's a letter from Ron Johnson, the chairman of the Senate Committee on Homeland Security, to FBI Director Christopher Wray. I'm also going to leave a link to the scribed version, which is just sort of an easier PDF to look at on your screen. But holy shit, this letter, excuse my language, reveals a lot of stuff that I didn't know about. I've been following this QAnon thing, and QAnon has been saying that there's going to be new information that's going to come out this week. There's going to be audio, there's going to be video, there's going to be screenshots, etc. So this appears to me to be part of it, unless I didn't know it was already out there. It's about the text between Strzok and Page, which have allegedly been lost by the FBI, and what we knew about some of those texts. We knew that Strzok and Page had discussed an insurance policy against Trump's election, but I had not heard of this before. So these are some other texts, and I'm just going to read them to you. They start with a discussion right after Trump won the primaries, and they couldn't believe that he won the primaries. So it starts with Miss Page saying, "And holy shit, Cruz just dropped out of the race. It's going to be a Clinton-Trump race. Unbelievable." Strzok says, "What?" Miss Page says, "You heard it right, my friend." Strzok says, "I saw Trump won, figured it would be a bit. Now the pressure really starts to finish MYE. Okay, what he means by that phrase is the mid-year exam, it's the case name for the Clinton investigation. So he's saying we have to finish, now that Trump's won, we have to finish this investigation." And Page says, "It sure does. We need to talk about and follow-up call tomorrow. We still never have." So, and then it goes on to detail a text exchange about Comey's memo, which, as you remember, the wording was changed to exonerate Clinton. So we already know that the wording was changed from grossly negligent, which is a criminal term, to extremely careless. So they may sound the same to layman's ears, but it was changing Clinton's culpability from something criminal to just something careless. What we didn't know was that there was some information that was taken out, and that's what this letter talks about. Well, here's what the original memo said. It had incriminating information about Clinton communicating with President Obama when she was in the territory of sophisticated adversaries, in countries where she should not, where, adversaries could have accessed information. So I'm just going to read this paragraph. "We also assess that Secretary Clinton's use of a personal email domain was both known by a large number of people and readily apparent. She also used her personal email extensively while outside the United States, including from the territory of sophisticated adversaries. That use included an email exchange with the President while Secretary Clinton was on the territory of such an adversary. Given that combination of factors, we assess it is possible that hostile actors gained access to Secretary Clinton's personal email account." So the sentence that was ultimately removed is in bold here. It says, "That use included an email exchange with the President while Secretary Clinton was on the territory of such an adversary." So it appears to indicate that information was removed that not only would have incriminated Secretary Clinton, but this appears to incriminate then President Obama. Now, I'm not an expert on, classified information and, the legal ramifications of mishandling it. So I'm not 100% sure whether this would incriminate President Obama, but it certainly looks bad. and it was taken out of the memo. Originally, they changed it to with another senior government official, and the messages between Strzok and Page talk about that word change. So there's a lot more in this letter. I suggest that you read it. It's very short and very interesting. You will not be bored. This is not a dry government document by any means. All right, God bless everyone. I just want to get this information out there. I know I have a tiny YouTube channel, and I really was going to do something completely different with the YouTube channel before this QAnon thread started happening. But, this is about our intelligence agencies deciding that it's their job to decide who the president is, not the American people. And so this information just needs to get out there. So please help me do that. Share the document. Share my video if you want. Share the PDF. God bless. Have a beautiful day.